everyone, welcome to another episode of JTV Chats. As we're about halfway done with the school year, seniors will begin final preparation for college. Joining us today is PSLHS Guidance Director Mike Galloway to talk about scholarship opportunities. Welcome, Mr. Galloway.
Thank you.
So I'm going to start with a few questions today.
Sure.
When should seniors begin applying for scholarships?
Seniors should already be applying for scholarships. As we move forward in the school year, the scholarships that are coming up have deadlines. So the earlier the better. Mm-hmm. But in the beginning of their senior year, usually, it depends on where they want to go and what they want to study, scholarships are going to be available to them. So they need to apply immediately at this point. They should be doing it already.
Okay. What are some resources for seniors to find available scholarships?
The district has a new database that they're using. It's called naviance.com, and we're just learning about it ourselves. I've just presented to seniors in their classes, the economics and their government classes. And they're going to be able to go on that website, and that's where all the scholarships are going to be listed from now on. But there are other resources. The district itself, St. Lucie County, has a web page, and at the bottom of the web page there's a little apple that says Education Foundation. Mm-hmm. If they click on that link, there's going to be a bunch of scholarships there that are available just for seniors that graduate in St. Lucie County. Okay, so that's the two main sources that we're using. There are a couple others that are on the web. There's one called fastweb.com that seniors can request information, and then they're going to get a ton of information sent to them through email. And the state also has one it's called Florida Shines. Mm-hmm. Florida Shines has got a bunch of information on bright futures, colleges. It's like the state's database for colleges and scholarships also. Okay.
What are some common mistakes that seniors make as far as applying or not applying for scholarships?
I was thinking about that. The most common mistake, I guess, is that seniors don't apply for a scholarship because they don't think they qualify. They'll see that it's given by a certain organization, and they think, oh, well, I'm not, I don't belong to that organization or something like that, so they don't apply. And then that money just kind of sits out there and nobody gets it. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to a friend that's a judge in Broward County, and he gives them out through the Rotary Club that he belongs to. Mm-hmm. Some of the kids, he said, they look and they see what it is and they don't apply. So then the money just sits there and it rolls over till next year for someone to apply. So that's probably the most common, is that no one applies.
So no matter what the scholarship is, just try applying for it.
Right, try to apply. I mean, they do have parameters. Some will be based on community service, let's say, or GPA, or even what you want to study. But sometimes that money is still sitting there. There's no one that qualifies for it, or they don't think they qualify for it, so then they don't apply and they miss out on it. Mm-hmm. So that's probably the most common one. Deadlines. Some of the scholarships, if they have a deadline, let's say it's December 1st and they haven't applied by December 1st, then that's going to go away. They're not going to extend the deadline for somebody. So I think applying, and some have essays attached to them. They want to see a writing sample. Mm-hmm. And kids, for whatever reason, don't want to do an essay that we see.
Now, what is the best piece of advice you'd give seniors as they prepare for their final semester in high school?
I guess the best piece of advice is to finish strong, because so many want to, start taking it easy and start, thinking about after graduation that they don't concentrate on their schoolwork. Mm-hmm. So for kids going to college, colleges looking at that. If they are doing an honors class or a dual enrollment class or IB class, and let's say they change out of it because they want to do something easier, that's not good, because if they offer you acceptance to their college and you get a letter and everything, and then you drop a class that you said you're taking, they can rescind that offer.
Oh, they can?
Yeah. So if you do go and apply somewhere and you're doing, IB classes, let's say, then stick with it and finish them out. They like to see students that are applying and applying themselves in those higher level classes.
As a senior, they would like to see that.
Right. They don't want to see them taking it easy. So I think that's probably the biggest one, is finish strong. Don't let senioritis catch up with you, kind of thing, and make sure you graduate.
Okay. Did you want to let us know what that?
Yes.
Okay.
So This magazine is called Nexus, put out by Florida Trends, and the magazine has a lot of that information I just talked about in it. It's got Bright Futures information for the students that qualify for Bright Futures. It's got scholarship information. It's got all the colleges in the state of Florida listed, public and private. So it has a lot of good information, and it's in the junior counselor's offices and the senior counselor office, me. Okay?
Thank you for letting us know about that.
You're welcome. Sure.
All right, and thank you guys for coming and watching with us today. We'll see you on the next episode of JTV Chats. To stay up to date with all the great JTV Studios programming, click subscribe below and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.